Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing good. I've just been walking around the house trying to find a corner where there's some light. It is a proper dark and dismal day outside. It's nice though, I have to say. Where I live, just on the edge of the Peak District, you can see the mist rolling and descending over the hills into the valley where I'm based, and it's so dramatic and it's quite beautiful, but a bit dark, and it doesn't make for good filming conditions. I've not got lights on and stuff, so which is, yeah, not ideal. But hey, anyway, obviously you can see I'm at home today. Not going out on a day trip, unfortunately. Life's got in the way, as it does so often. This time of year is just bonkers for me. It is so busy, and I know it is for a lot of people with the run up to Christmas and stuff. But end of October, November time, I have so many birthdays. Started off with my son's birthday, he was 9 at the end of October. Then a few days after that, it's my other half's birthday, and it was a big one. It was a special one this year, so that kind of obviously took up a bit more time doing special things for him. He's now gallivanted off to America for work for 10 days. But we've had half term. I love the autumn half term. We went over to Bridlington to stay with my mum and dad in their caravan, and we do a bit of trick-or-treating over there because they really go to town in one of the areas, and it was pretty cool. And work has just been absolute bonkers busy as well. I think people are getting a little bit nervous about the upcoming budget at the end of this month, November. So yes, all in all, it's been making for rather a chaotic time these past 2 weeks. So sadly, I missed a vlog last week, so I've got to get something out. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a day trip. Now, I know I've got a lot of new subscribers who have come off the back of like my trips to Hebden Bridge and Lichfield and stuff like that. Please stick around. It's not always like this. I do occasionally throw in the home one, but yeah, this is more of a one-off. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping to get out and do a lot more, particularly Christmassy things. So yeah, so I thought what we would do today is make a cottage pie. Wow, how riveting is that, everybody's saying. Yeah, cottage pie is our absolute favourite in this house. Edward loves it. It was kind of like the first proper grown-up meal that he would eat that was not fish fingers and chips. He adores it. So yeah, I thought we'd do that. A bit of comfort food. Let's get a little bit cosy. I was going to take you to a local farm shop to get the ingredients, but I thought, you know what? Let's go to Marks's. Let's go to Marks and Spencer's and have a look at what they've got in their Christmas food section. I think things are starting to come in now, aren't they? They always have really lovely like biscuits and chocolates and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, let's just indulge a little bit. It's yeah, look at some nice luxurious. Is it luxury? Would you call Marks and Spencer's luxury? It's premium, isn't it? I don't know if it's kind of outright luxury. It's probably the most luxurious supermarket that I have in my area anyway. So yes, let's go and have a look around. Right. Oh, before we go, I'm going to show you my new paintings that I've just bought. If you've followed me on Facebook, I did post these a couple of weeks ago when they first arrived. But I've had a blank space on this wall for forever. And I've been hunting and hunting for the perfect artwork. And I think I found it. I hope you like it. So it's a collection of 12 abstract prints, and they're just really colourful. And as soon as I saw them, I just thought they are really, really going to finish it off in here. The thing that I love about these the most, actually, is the frames. I think the frames are so lovely. These like bobble effect. Yeah, the kind of the bright but slightly muted, and in this room I think they just go perfect. I bought them from a shop called Ochre, which is my absolute favourite interior design shop. Thankfully there's not one any closer than Harrogate, otherwise I would probably spend more money. But I got a good deal with these. There was 30% off them. I think I paid, it was about 330, 40, something like that. But I think it's really good value considering there are actually 12 prints all in all. I mean, if you break that down, they're quite cheap, aren't they? So anyway, I hope you like them. Right, let's get our coats on, and we'll head over to Marks and Spencer's. We might even have a look in the clothing department and see if they've got some Christmas jumpers. Oh God, it's getting really tacky, isn't it? So let's go straight to the food and look at some of the goodies, Christmas goodies. They do have really nice chocolate stuff, don't they? Panettone. Do you know what? I think I love the boxes more than I actually love panettone. I really like to see these, but I've always been a bit disappointed when I've kind of had one. Belgian biscuits, £10. I'm sure they were cheaper last year. And these. Everything's gone up, hasn't it? I must admit, these are really, really yummy. It's always the ones in the foil that I want. These are lovely tins. You can't beat a bit of shortbread. These are a bit smaller, these ones, aren't they? £5.50 for a little pretty robin. Oh my gosh, I have got a thing for snow globes. My other half brought me one back from New York last year, and it's the New York skyline. I think I quite like this. How much is that? Where's the price? Oh, there, £25. It's not too bad. Some nice. Oh, they're dear, aren't they? £8. Are they dear? I don't know. But they've been very patriotic, aren't they, Marks and Spencer's, which I like to see. So that's another little snow globe. Nice for a little girl if she's a ballerina. Ooh, look at these bows. These, I think I'd want to wear that in my hair. I don't know about putting it on the Christmas tree. Personalised stockings, and they are, what, £10 each. Right, what else have we got? Some big bows. I do like, these colours are really nice. I mean, they're not quintessentially Christmas, are they? But they're nice nonetheless. What's this? A little bit of antique glass. So nice. What do you do? Do you put a candle in this? Oh no, it's just a, oh right, it's just a box. Okay. Bit of an anticlimax. Oh, look at that. That's a bit naff, isn't it? That will be half price in a couple of weeks. A little bit of foliage. Right, anyway, let's go in and have a look around the food department. It's a really, really nice M&S food, this in Meadowhall. Poinsettias are out. It's a bit early for me. I need to probably get one of these a week before, otherwise I'd kill it. These are good chocolates. How much are they? £12.50. Ooh, advent calendars. Is it just me, or did anybody else used to try and open these without anybody knowing? You kind of like sneak them out and then push them back in? Chocolate Mountain Bar, that sounds like, is that like a Toblerone? Jelly's not for me, you know, it's got to be chocolate, I'm afraid, in an advent calendar. Oh, these are not bad, are they? Where's Wale? £2.75. You see, they're good value, aren't they, for the kids? Edward would love that. What are these, like matchsticks? More biscuits. So this is the stuff that I love in Marks, is all these gorgeous tins. You see, these are lovely. Look at these lovely like houses. Oh, and I love this Jack in a Box. A Santa Jack in the Box. Oh, we don't want to go back in. There's a Santa Jack outer box, I think. Cute though. Caramel Crunch. What's this one? Things are so expensive, aren't they? Is that just me moaning? Oh, peppermint bark. What is that? What on earth is peppermint bark? Dark and white mint chocolate. Oh, it sounds nice. Oh, these weigh nothing. You ain't getting many truffles in there. 100 grams. Yeah. Not a lot of truffles in there. Little Santa tin. Oh, I like this. Driving home for Christmas. You see, that's cute. Is that to go on your Christmas tree? Got some little sweets in it. That's cute. I like that. And this one here as well. This is a Christmas, for your Christmas tree with some sweeties in it, another little tin. I'll tell you what though, these are not recommended if you've got a chocoholic dog like we've had in the past. Our dog once pulled down an entire Christmas tree trying to get all the chocolate baubles off, so I'm not doing that again. A Hollow Santa, £4. Oh, a little bit more patriotic shortbread tins. They are nice, aren't they? You can't beat red, white and blue. Ooh, a working clock tin. Just what everybody always wanted. Box of jewels. I don't think I'd want to eat them. They don't look very chocolatey to me. £10.
And I have to make sure it's not being bottom. Oh yeah.
Oh look, do you know, that's lovely, isn't it? What is that? Christmas pudding. Is this like a tea towel that it's wrapped in? It's not the most Christmassy colours, but I love it nonetheless. That is so pretty. And what are these? Old-fashioned jewelled Christmas pudding wreath, £14. Fruitcake. I wonder if my mum's going to make one this year. It's a big one at £24. Flipping out more panettone. It really is on like the thing to have, isn't it? Chocolate and cherry, that sounds nice though. Yeah, be sick of seeing these. Oh, these, I love this wrapping, I love this packaging. Shall we have a look at the smelly cheese? Can't beat a bit of smelly cheese, can you, on Christmas Day? You see, I take my cheese out first thing in the morning as soon as I get up to get it to room temperature, and it just stinks the house out. So maybe I need to start putting it in a different room on Christmas Day. My dad tells me off because he likes it cold, but I think cheese should be room temperature. See, this is a nice section as well. I adore this type of food. I could live on antipasto, a nice bit of caponata, lovely meats and olives. Yeah, that is my idea of heaven. Let's just have a quick look upstairs, see if there's any nice Christmas jumpers, and I'll go through what I buy for the cottage pie when I get home, because it's a bit boring, isn't it, mincemeat? Let's have a look at some of the gift packs. Estee Lauder, you see, that's nice, isn't it? What's that? £50. You see, gents, you can't go wrong with stuff like this. I love gifts like this. I love receiving gifts like this now, hint, hint. If Mark's watching this. I'm not hinting at my subscribers, I promise. I'm just hinting at Mark. Yeah, because I'm at an age now where I've got to try and keep the wrinkles at bay. It's not working, but we try nonetheless. What's this? Nuke. How do you pronounce that? I've never even come across this brand. Is that any good to them? You see now, wow, this is meant to be fantastic, isn't it? But I'm a bit of a cheapskate and I never kind of buy expensive stuff for my hair. Probably I should try it. Dream Clean Duo. So this is their advent calendar. I have been tempted to buy one of these because it's a nice way of trying lots of different things. Lots of sparkling. Maybe the Christmas jumpers around here with all the sparklers. Oh, buy it. Look at these. I'll tell you what, they'll see you coming and they'll be like Hansel and Gretel, I think, if I wore them. I'd leave a trail of sequins behind me. I like that. That's very Chanel, isn't it? I do like that. Oh gosh, that's a bright skirt. A little bit of a velvet number. It's quite short, isn't it? For the younger girls, I think. Down here. Oh, that's quite cute, like a tunic, sequin bottom trousers. I don't know if I'd wear it. Oh, Dorothy shoes. Look at those. I've got them in black as well. Oh, that's a pretty handbag, isn't it? It's not bad, £25. Good old gym jams. You can't go wrong buying people gym jams for pyjamas. Sorry, gym jams. I'm talking in silly language. You can't go wrong, can you, buying pyjamas for Christmas gifts? Everybody loves a nice pair of pyjamas. Tartan. Yeah, tartan's a winner, isn't it? £32. They do a really, really good range of nightwear here in Marks's, don't they? Yeah, you can get everything you want here. Ooh. Christmas zebras. Never come across that before. Anyway, I'm going to get what I need to get now for the cottage pie and head off home. Well, that was quite a fleeting visit round Meadowhall, although I've got to say Meadowhall looks good. I've not been at Christmas time, I don't think, for a couple of years. I think last time I came was probably not last year, the year before. But the trimmings, I don't know, I felt a little bit naff. But this year they are beautiful. They look really, really pretty. So it just had a lovely feel about it. The shops look great, trimmings. I wanted my mum with me so we could do some proper shopping. It's yeah, I felt a little bit deprived just bobbing into Marks's really and coming away. But anyway, you know, got to do what I've come to do. So it's an in and out job. I'll have to plan another day to come, and hopefully if my mum can't walk, I'll push around in a wheelchair. It's always somewhere to put your bags, isn't it? You've got to think positive. I'm only kidding, Mum. Right, I'm going to head off back home and we'll get this cottage pie made up, shall we? Right, I'm back home in case you hadn't noticed. I've got my goodies that I bought from Marks's. I didn't buy everything that I needed from Marks's because a lot of the stuff I've already got in the store cupboard. Funnily enough, one of those always happens to be red wine. So, main ingredient is minced beef. This was, let me have a look. I actually remembered to get a receipt this time. £9, and there is 750 grams in there, which is probably a little bit more than you'd need. 600 grams would suffice. And this was a little bit more expensive because I always go for the lower fat content. It's 5% fat, but you can either get 10, 15, 20, and they tend to get cheaper the more fat content. Got a bag of carrots. They were 70p. A bag of Marion's Piper potatoes. And 2 brown onions. I think these were 25 pence each. Now the other ingredients which I have at home are red wine, obviously salt and pepper. There'll be beef stock. I usually flavour my cottage pie with Henderson's relish, which is it originates from Sheffield. It is not too dissimilar to Worcestershire. That is how you say it, isn't it? Worcestershire sauce, which lots of other people use. But obviously, Sheffield, I'm a Sheffield girl, I've got to use the Sheffield sauce, haven't I? Be wrong if I didn't. So yeah, so I will flavour it with that. I will top the mashed potato with grated cheese, and I'll also put some cream in there. All those things I've already got, so it was daft buying more. The first thing that I'm going to do is to brown off the meat. So I'm just going to pop this into a pan on a low heat and cook it until it's all browned. So while that's browning off, I'm going to prepare some of the vegetables. Now everything starts with an onion. I've got 2 brown onions here, which I'm going to peel and chop into small pieces. I hate this job. Onions are done. I've managed to avoid drippy mascara, thank you. So I'm just going to pop these into a bowl and pop them to one side until we're ready for them. Next, we need to peel and chop the carrots. Ooh, that's a big one. Now, oh dear. I had to go and steal a peeler off my mum. Because mine broke and I've not quite got used to it. When I'm chopping the carrots, I don't want them too big, but I don't want them too small. I do like quite a lot in my cottage pie. I don't want it to be completely dominated by meat, and it's a good way of getting vegetables into Edward as well, because kids, they just protest, don't they, about eating vegetables all the time. So this, I'm not trying to disguise it, but by making them quite small bite-sized pieces, he tends not to argue about eating them. I finished chopping the veg. There was a lot of onion. Those 2 onions were quite big. There probably wasn't enough with one, but too much with 2. So what I've done, I've bagged some up and I'll pop this in the freezer. Right, so you can see there the meat is nice and brown. There is a little bit of excess fat. I'm just going to strain this excess fat off. It doesn't bother a lot of people, and it does add flavour to the meat, there's no doubt about that, but I don't know, it's just something that I've always done. It's personal preference, isn't it? But when I've done that, I'll put the meat to one side, and then I'm just going to soften down the vegetables that I've just prepared. I've got steam coming off this meat. It's like a facial. I'm having a facial while I cook. No. So yeah, back to the hob. I'm going to put a knob of butter and just a drizzle of oil, which stops the butter from burning. And in that, I'm going to pop the vegetables, and we're just going to soften these down. I've got to peel the potatoes now. Now, one of the things, when I'm cooking this, I always get the wrong amount of potatoes. I either do far too much or not enough, and then I end up having to cook more. So do you know what? I'm just gonna do this whole bag. What I've started doing is cooking more than what I need, preparing more than I need. And then like with the onions, I'll just freeze it and then it's ready. Because Edward loves mashed potato and he will gladly, you know, have bangers and mash. So it's always easy when you've got some ready in the freezer. It's a really good peeler, this, Mum. I think I did well stealing this. I think I'm gonna pretend I break more things than just pinch my mums. I always buy really rubbish ones. And but yes, it was definitely a trade up. That's the last of the potatoes done. I've got quite a big pan full there. But like I say, if I've got too much, I'll just freeze it. I think just the key thing is with this, try and make sure that they're all roughly the same size so they cook at the same speed. I'm going to boil the kettle, cover that over, and yeah, bring it to the boil, and hopefully they will be cooked very quickly. Okay, potatoes are on and cooking away, so let's check the other vegetables. As you can see, the onion is pretty translucent and the carrots have clearly softened up. So what I'm going to do now is put in some tomato puree, about 2 tablespoons full, and yeah, and then I'll throw the meat back in and then we can start cooking it together. This recipe is very much kind of trial and error with me. Obviously, I'm not giving you quantities, which is not much help, although I think you can probably gauge how much you need just through watching me. Yes, I'm not giving you quantities ultimately because I don't know them. But the meat's been mixed back in with the vegetables. So what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of liquid in there now. I have just made up a little bit of stock. Now I made vegetable stock. Normally I would do beef, but unorganised meat. I thought I'd got some, but I haven't. Vegetable stock's not gonna be a problem at all. It will still be just as nice. But I'm gonna put, there's probably about 500 ml of that. I'm also gonna put in some, surprise, surprise, red wine. You've always got to have a bit of red wine, haven't you? What was that Shirley Valentine thing? I like a glass of wine when I'm cooking the evening meal. That's my attempt at a Scouse accent. It's not very good, I know, I'm sorry. Where's my red wine? I've got probably about a quarter of a bottle, a little bit more. I'm just gonna throw it all in. There we go. Just makes the sauce a bit richer, the red wine, and all the alcohol cooks out of it anyway, so you're not gonna get drunk, are you? So I don't want people kind of like messaging me saying, you're giving alcohol to your child. I'll put the stock in now as well. I haven't seasoned it yet, so I'm gonna put in some salt and pepper now. So as you can see, there is quite a lot of liquid in there. But what I'll do at the end is I'll strain a lot of that liquid off, and I'll put that in a separate pan and yeah, make a gravy out of it. I'm just gonna pop the lid back on there. I like to cook it long and slow so the meat is nice and tender. I'm gonna put it on the lowest heat and I'm gonna cook it for probably about an hour. It's not necessary, again, it's personal choice, but it's just the way that I like it. And I think as well, it does create a richer sauce when you cook it for a little bit longer. So we're just waiting for the potatoes now and then we can get mashing. But I suppose in the meantime, I better do a little bit of cleaning up. I'm going to moan again. I've already moaned about chopping onions. I hate chopping onions. I hate mashing potatoes. So I invested in one of these, in a potato ricer. And it makes life a little bit easier. Still a bit of a faff, I have to say. But yeah, it's easier to get rid of the lumps and stuff. I don't like lumpy mashed potato. So this completely gets rid of that, which is great. So you just have to do a little bit at a time. And yeah, these are really soft. It's quite rewarding actually. Right, I'm nearly there. I think last one. Mashed potato, I always add cream just because I don't know, it makes it creamier. It's very scientific, isn't it? And obviously lashings of butter just to yeah, give it some extra taste. So the meat has been cooking now for about an hour. It's been simmering away on a very, very low light, and yeah, it smells great. Mashed potatoes obviously ready, so the only thing that is left for us to do is to put all the components together. Right, I've got my bowl, my big, but wait, it's not actually the biggest one. I've got a normally usually bigger one than this, but that's got leftover pasta in it from the other night. So this is probably going to be quite a mound when I've finished, but never mind. If I've got too much, I could always make little ones, because I always keep those little like, they're like takeaway things, aren't they? So I might even make a smaller cottage pie and put that in the freezer. Right, I've got a sort of slotted spoon. What are they called? Yeah. This is to help me drain off, obviously, the excess liquid to make the gravy. Right, let's get compiling our little masterpiece, shall we? As expected, I've got oodles left, so I am going to make up a smaller one as well. I'll do a Meals on Wheels for my mum. My dad doesn't half miss out being a vegetarian, you know. It's, yeah, it's a big mistake, Jeffrey B. You're missing out on the cottage pie. I'm being a bit lazy here, and I've got some ready grated cheese. I don't normally use this, but... So there is my finished cottage pie. I will cook this for probably about 35-40 minutes, so it's completely warmed back through. I'm going to go down to my mum and dad's now because I've got to do a little bit of decorating. So I will finish off later with you. I just wanted to let you know, don't worry, I'm not going to take you decorating with me or anything like that, but I just thought when I'm filming the next segment, if I've kind of like got paint in my hair and stuff like that, you'll understand why. I'm back home from the slave driver's house. I'm shattered. They've had me sanding down the walls, the doors. Honestly, it's they're the slave drivers, my parents. Edward's home as well, so we're looking forward to it. And my mum's actually come up here for a tea. I have made her own cottage pie, but she thought she'd come up here and eat ours, although she's refusing to go on camera today. Edward's back. Say hi, Edward. Hi. Do you want to come and talk on camera? No. Back to the job in hand. I've put the oven on at 180. I'm going to put the pie in a minute. But with regards to the gravy, I have, obviously, you saw me kind of sieve out the meat from all the excess juices. And I've now put that into a small saucepan, and yeah, just to thicken up the gravy and make it a little bit nicer. So here it is bubbling away. I've thickened it up with the Bisto, my cheating Bisto. Henderson's Relish. Right, let's get the pie in the oven, and yeah, then we can get eating. It's probably going to take about 40 minutes. You can generally tell when it's ready. The top is nice and golden, the cheese will have all melted and hopefully crisped up, and it might be just bubbling a little bit around the sides. So yeah, it's usually quite easy to tell when it's ready. Oh, hello.
Can I use this to contain my marbles?
You want to use my cap to
Yes,
contain your
put it on the
marbles?
floor and then the marbles drop in.
Sure.
Yeah. That's goop.
There we go. Let me, you know, hear the nice crispy top. Check that out.
Well, stop thinking you're Gordon Ramsay.
Did you hear that? He says, stop thinking you're Gordon Ramsay. I'm better than Gordon Ramsay, I'll have you know.
You're rubbish Ramsay.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
My mum has specifically asked not to be on camera, so you might hear a munching in the background. What do you think, Edward? He's going to moan because I put him a little bit of gravy on. It needed the gravy, darling.
I told you not to.
Oh, aren't kids whiny?
And mums as well.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit different from normal. I will be back out and about soon when things quieten down, a little bit calmer, hopefully. I'm saying calmer in the run up to Christmas. It's never calmer in the run up to Christmas, is it? It's just going to get crazier and crazier. But nonetheless, we're going to go to some Christmas markets. In fact, next week, I have booked to take mum. It's my mum's birthday, and I'm taking her out for a posh afternoon tea.
Where do I fit in that?
You're at school. So I'm taking her for a posh afternoon tea. Hopefully she'll agree to come on film. Will you come on film?
If I feel okay.
If she feels okay. She's coming on film because I can't sit
I
and
will
just...
do. I will come on film.
She's just got to wash her hair. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. She's been poorly. Are you going to say goodbye to everybody?
5 minutes later. Now we're there. Bye bye.
Don't know where he gets it from. See you soon.